Ever wondered how a queen bee is born? Let me tell you about queen cells, the royal chambers of the beehive. You see, the birth of a queen bee starts here, in this distinct structure called a queen cell. That's where the future queens are grown and taken care of. These queen cells are quite striking compared to the average brood cells, primarily due to their size. As they age, these queen cells start to resemble mini peanut shells. Bees construct these special cells when the time comes for a new queen to reign over the colony. Now, the creation of a queen cell is a fascinating process. Allow me to guide you through it. Within a queen cell, an egg undergoes a miraculous transformation to become a fully grown queen. The larvae afloat on a white substance known as royal jelly. As it matures, the diligent bees enhance the walls of the queen cell. Now let me narrate for you the fascinating process of how such a queen cell is created. The need for a new queen prompts the worker bees to start making queen cells. In the beginning, the queen cell is small, but as the larva within grows, bees extend the cell walls. What starts as thin and delicate walls evolves into a substantial structure, akin to a peanut shell, offering protection for the queen-to-be. The queen cell stands out from others in the beehive, primarily to its size and downward opening. Inside the cell, there's plenty of royal jelly, a substance rich in nutrients that helps an ordinary larva transform into a queen. During this process, the frame housing the queen cells requires gentle handling to avoid any damage. 8.5 days after the egg was laid, the worker bees seal off the cell, a procedure we call capping. Initially, the walls of the closed queen cell are thin and fragile, susceptible to the slightest damage. But over time, bees gradually thicken the walls. 7.5 days after the cell is closed, the queen bee makes her grand exit. But there are no doors in a queen cell. She must make her own. Armed with her mandibles, she chews through the beeswax cap that has kept her enclosed. It takes 16 days from the moment the egg is laid for the queen to fully develop and emerge from her queen cell. The queen cell, once a bustling hub of activity, is now a quiet, empty shell. Now, we've covered a lot about queen cells today. We've learned that these unique structures are a perfectly normal occurrence in the beehive, created by the bees when the colony needs a new queen. We discussed how the queen cell is closed about 8.5 days after the egg is laid, and the queen needs another 7.5 days to develop inside this capped cell. We've seen how the queen emerges by chewing through the beeswax on top of the cell, and how the empty cell left behind tells us a new queen has emerged. Understanding the life cycle of a queen cell provides fascinating insights into the complex world of bees. Thank you for joining us on this journey.